Since my last video 6 months ago, by no fault but my own, my life has hit rock bottom and I'm struggling mentally, emotionally, physically. I don't have housing anymore. I had made a decision to move out of my home state to another state on the East Coast to see if a warmer climate would be beneficial to me with my physical pain that I suffer. And it didn't work out. So here I am back in my home state. I've been back about 5 weeks now. For 3 weeks of being back, I lived in a tent on campgrounds. And you're probably going, why? Well, one, my biological family refused to help. Nobody wants to talk to me about why. So I have to let it be. My own children don't want to help me. Well, that's how they are nowadays. It's wrong, but that's what it is. I've resorted to getting reconnected with people from my past. And one of them was gracious enough to let me stay with them while I look for housing and wait for housing, because housing doesn't matter where you're at in the states, in the counties, wait lists, or homelessness. And I do know that since Trump became president, he's cut government housing fund by like $9 billion, I believe is what I read. I'm not a political person. I don't understand it. I probably never will be able to understand it. But cutting government housing for people who really need it is the most awful thing you can do, especially to people who are disabled. I'm disabled. I've been disabled 10, 11 years now. And housing is important for stability and the quality of life. And I can't even get that again. Like, I have to literally start from the bottom of the barrel and work my way up again. And I say again because 10 years ago, I was in a very negative relationship and left it and was homeless. And it was easier then because I could go to shelters and I could access different resources. But now it's 10 years later, and due to my medical conditions, my medications, and my service animals, I can't get into shelters. I can't get into programs for temporary housing. I don't fit in for assisted living because of my age and my independence. There's just a lot of things I don't qualify for, except for to fill out applications to be on wait lists for apartments. Even Section 8 is 5 years to 20 years. I just... I'm fighting depression. I'm battling it. I've been battling it since I got back 5 weeks ago. I've been battling not to pick up a bottle of liquor. I've been battling to let go of my family rejecting me, my children rejecting me, the feeling of abandonment.